YouTube, what's going on, man? Your boy Eisner's Tactical, man. Man, back here trying to show y'all how to build a AR in California, man. So first thing you gotta do is you gotta get you a lower, man. Let me back up. I like building. I've bought an AR completely built. Y'all have seen it, and DPMS makes a good one. I'm not complaining about it. It's a good AR-15, really nice price point and very effective. And I don't think I'll ever have a problem with it. So yeah, building's not bad, but I think when I bought it, it was back in COVID, and I paid a little bit more for it, probably about 800, close to 900 with it, with all the taxes and stuff like that. And that's what I want to get into is taxes and things like that in California, and how, I don't know how it is in the rest of the country, but I'll let you know how it goes down here. So first thing you want to do when you build AR, you want to get you an AR. I mean, a lower. Now, specifically where you live in the state of California, your FFL, your gun shop is going to have certain. They have California gun FFLs have certain distributors that they work through. So it's not like, if you lived in South Carolina, you can just go to Anderson and order a lower and have it shipped to your house, right? It's not that simple, because we can't personally order register parts and have them delivered to our house. I can't just go on an Aero Precision website and punch in what lower I want and say ship it to my house. It's going to say we do not ship to your state. What would have to happen is you'd have to pay Aero Precision to ship it to your FFL, your gun shop. So you got to pay for the shipping and pay them, Aero, an FFL fee. And then when it gets to your gun shop, you got to pay your gun shop FFL fee, state taxes, and FFL processing fee. And then, so it can get really expensive when you go outside of your FFL distributors. And so my distributor, my gun shop I go to, Discount Gun Mart, shout out to them boys, love them. They looked out for me on this too, 25% off as a member. Shout out to them. Uh, they deal with Arrow. So they have arrows inside of their store. And then they also can order them. But the only difference is you only pay them the FL fee. You don't pay Arrow because they work with Arrow, if that makes any sense. So that's the first thing you want to do, is figure out what type of lower you're going to get and what lowers are at your FFL. And you can go to different ones. Like I can go to my other gun shop, SoCal Gun. I think they deal with Anderson, but I just particularly like Aero Precision lowers. So, so you can just drive around or just call and be like, man, what what lowers do you guys have at your store, or what do you deal with, and they'll let you know. And that's what I was told, is that's how that operates. And that's why when you go to certain gun shops, they don't have certain things in California, because it's who they deal with. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is get a lower. And let's talk about the pricing of a lower. I'm just going to give you the price without my discount on this lower. And let's see if I can show you this without all my business all out there. Okay. So yeah, you ain't going to be able to see my credit card number or nothing. No, I can show you this. So let's break it down. So here it is. So as you see, if you see my thumb, man, my dog bit the shit out of me right there. We have a new puppy. But yeah, see, Aero Precision M4E lower multi, one quantity, $149.99. All right, that's the first. This is right out of my gun shop, so I didn't go to nobody else. And you see California Dealers Records of Sale. You see that? That's the FFL right there. That's the FFL, that California Dealers Record of Sale. That is the FFL. So you hit their FFL is $37.19. Okay. Then you see the Discount Gun Mart DROS processing fee. So that's processing fee, and that's the part has now been registered at that point. So that's what I was telling you guys. When you buy guns in California, they automatically registered, and that's what that processing fee is for the register your phone. Then you see right here, 300 black. I bought a box of ammo, but $22, man. That shit hella high out here for 300 blackout. So I might have to just wait and go to Yuma and get some ammo. And then you see the subtotal. But this is kind of messed up because this has the ammo on it, but then the $13.39 tax and $237. And I had a $90 credit. You see that? I had a $90 credit. So That was basically the breakdown of that. Let me show. That's the wrong one though. Let me show the. Okay, this is the better one right here because that has the ammo on it. And that's probably gonna throw you guys off. So let's just look at this. So you see multi-cal 149, FF field 3719, processing fee 781, tax 1162. So the total was 206. But I had a $90 credit right there. So then I did it in 2 payments, and I owed them 116. So that's pretty much how that works, man. When you're buying a lower or gun in California, you're gonna have to pay the FFL fee, registration fee, taxes. It's a lot, man. So yeah, you're looking at a $200 lower. Uh, Now you don't have to get this lower. This is for my 300 blackout bill. You don't have to get this lower. I could have got a cheaper Aero Precision lower and not paid, but I like this one because I like that flared magwell kind of light. You see that from an angle? See how it's kind of flared, and I like that a lot. And all my lowers on my AR, except for the DPMS, which is probably an Anderson, they just tax stamped it, just stamped their own thing on it. But most of the ARs, most of the manufacturers who, other than like Arrow, but like Stag and all them, Palmetto and all them, they're probably using Anderson. I think it's more Anderson lowers out there than anything. So yeah, you don't have to get this one though, but this is the one I wanted, and because they had, I got that nice skeletonized. I love that part right there, the trigger guard, and it's all like flared right there and stuff and beveled. Really nice. This is a really nice lower, so it was worth it to me. I just got all Arrow, and I'm just gonna stick mine with Arrow lowers. So that's the first thing you got to get. So now you seeing the price going up. So you got your lower. You don't have to get this one. This is $200. Now the next thing you got to do when you're building, you go to. I went to Palmetto, and I had bought everything, pre-bought everything. Here's a SB3 tactical brace. I don't know what brace I'm gonna put on it. I think I'm probably gonna put the Maxim Defense brace on there. So now you go ahead to you go to Palmetto, and you can just buy a complete lower kit, whatever you want, and then now you just get your upper, and the uppers are not expensive either. So you figure a kit, you figure AR lower part kit. I got this during Christmas or something like that. You see that? And I got this thing for like $59, I think, or something like that. So you get the lower part kit. Now you have your lower part kit. Put all that inside of there, trigger group and all that, and then it comes with the buffer tube, the spring. Okay. There's a buffer in here. Yeah, so you got that. That's up in here. The buffer's in there, and the spring, and you get this is some other. Oh no, that's not. That doesn't come with that. Yeah, so you pretty much buy your lower part kit, and now you're all set. And then all you have to do then is just go buy you an upper, whatever you want. So you're looking at what? This is a high end, lower right here. You don't have to go high end like that. That was 200. Let's say 60 for this. That's 260. Then you get you an upper, and you can get uppers for 150 to $230, whatever. You may have to pay for them to assemble it, or you can assemble it yourself. So you figure 200, 260, and then slap on another 200 for an upper. That's at 460. I mean, that ain't bad. Now it did come with somebody saying, well, what about your stock? Well, when you buy those lower part kits, they're going to send you if you get the pistol kit, they'll send you something like this, Mission First Tactical. It's a brace like this. They'll send you something like this. Is non-adjustable. See that screw hole? They'll send you something like this, and then if you get the MOE, that's what came with this kit. Is you get this. So those two come together. So you get this kind of stock, but this won't work on a short barrel. If you have anything under 16 inches, you can't use this because that'll make it an SBR. But if you're building a 16-inch AR-15, yeah, this will work fine. So that whole kit will work fine for you. Okay, so yeah, you can build you one for under 500. I mean, a few more taxes, close to 600, or you can go into a gun shop in California and you will roughly pay between 650. You maybe can buy some of these crazy brands. I can't think of all of them. 575, 650. But then you get to some brands, you're looking at 700 to 900. So that's something to think about. Now you can get Palmetto got a full MOE AR for like less than $500 going right now. You can't buy it in California because the reason being the lower part is the registered part, and you can't buy it. You can buy it, but you're gonna have to have it shipped and do all that stuff I told you have to do. That's the difference. But you can get your own lower in California and then go to Palmetto and build the rest of your gun, and then you can get what you want. And Palmetto is very reliable. They make great parts. They're tried true. You ain't gonna have no problem with the build at all messing with Palmetto with the bottom half of your receiver or uppers. So that's what I got going. So this is my kit that I'm building right now. I'm building out a 300 blackout, and someone said, "Oh man, you can have 300 blackout in California." Clearly, I can. I just went to the gun shop and bought some 300 blackout ammo. So you just got to SBR it. I don't know. I'm not gonna have my 300 blackout, like it's not gonna be in my safe all built together, but I'm gonna have it, and then I can go to the range or go out of state, I'll shoot it. So that's just something you got to understand when you're in California, that you can actually build your own AR-15, most of it out of state, and save money. Because if you buy the whole thing in California, you got to figure they're going to charge you like $900 for an AR, or 750 or 850 or whatever for AR, and then they're really overcharging for the upper, because I just showed you can buy a high-end Aero Precision. You can buy a high-end Aero Precision lower for $200. So how the hell is that AR $900 in California? So it's crazy. And so I got some parts already bought. Siddons 286 hooked me up, so I'm put that on there, and this brake right here on there. So I got that already set up. So this build is all ready to go. Now I'm just waiting for the what you call it to come, the upper. So I've been slowly putting it together. Like I said, I'm in full-blown softball season, high school softball season, so I don't really have time for all this. My daughter's a senior, so like I said, I'm a gun guy, but my life is more than just guns. This ain't my only part of my life. I got much more stuff going on in my life than just guns. So I didn't really felt no need to hurry to build this 300 blackout. I already have a bunch of guns already. I'm not going to shoot all these guns at the same time, so didn't make much sense to just go ahead and just hurry. Plus, I was trying to wait for the right, what do you call it? There was a particular upper that I was looking for, and it was out of stock. And then it finally came in stock, and then I had to wait. So that's the real reason why I didn't build it. It just wasn't in stock. So yeah, man, that's what I think. If you was trying to build if you were in California and you want to buy an AR, yeah, you can definitely just buy one complete. But at the same time, I'm just trying to load this thing up. Yeah, at the same time, but it's much more fun, and you can customize it a little better by just building it yourself. Going to Palmetto, getting everything settled, put together. Like I said, I'm gonna probably put this Maxim Defense brace on there. I got to get the what you call it, the adapter, so it can slide on my AR. And yeah, man, 300 blackout coming to the channel. That's what I do. Like I said, and don't worry, you'll be fine. Just keep everything separate, and you'll be good. Now, what I don't know much about this 300 blackout, but I was noticing this is a heavy bullet, man. Look at that, 150 grain, because these 5.56, these are only like 55 grain. And I was thinking, like, I don't know much about 300 blackout, and I thought that this bullet was smaller than the 5.56. Evidently, I was completely wrong on that, because I'm looking at the weight of this sucker. I mean, damn, bro. Like, man, that thing it looks like it's the same diameter. Maybe it's a little fatter. It appears to be a little fatter. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, this is 150 grains to 55. Man, that's going to be way more impact. You see, it's actually shorter. So I'm curious about this 300 blackout, how this gonna work, and the impact and how it shoots. Because I can tell you right now, just visually holding them and looking at them, it looks like it's a bigger, like it's rounder, and it's definitely more grain up in there because this is only 55. It's like a short 5.56 packed in with more grain. Yeah, it's a badass round, man. I'm really intrigued by that 300 blackout, man. So, man, let me know what y'all think. This is how I go about it. I buy the. If anybody been following my channel, they know I buy the lowers. That, like I said, that's not my first Aero Precision lower, and it probably won't be my last because at some point I want to build a what you call it. Uh, I want to build I think an 18 inch. I think an 18 inch 308. That's the next build I want to do. But when my son comes home, he'll be home. He'll be stateside in next week. He'll be up in Fort Lewis, Washington. I'm gonna offer up some of my guns. Then here's some of my other AR lowers that I had. And like I said, some of these are these are all some of these are the same, but one of them I had a what do you call it, ambidextrous bolt catch release on it. So this was a little bit different price point too. So yeah, man, just go ahead and get your oh yeah, this is the one. So you can see that one had the ambidextrous lower receiver, and then it was assembled though, so I paid a little more on that one. And then this one wasn't assembled. So yeah, man, I really like Aero. That it's the way to go for me, and part of the reason why I do it because they're in my gun store. I mean, to be honest with you, because when I first got into building these ARs, most of the guys that I was talking to out here, they all got Anderson lowers because they're dirt cheap. But they're military guys and stuff like that, so they get their friends sending them stuff. They don't have to follow none of the guidelines really when you're active military. But man, let me know what you guys think about this video. Building 300 blackout coming. I got a nice upper coming. It's gonna be sweet. Not gonna be suppressed. I'll do another video on suppressing in California. It's not gonna happen, unfortunately. So it'll take a lot for you to be suppressed. I don't know who and why, who will allow you to do it. It's a lot of crazy stuff with suppressing and stuff. And I heard if you move, change your address, you lose your suppressor rights, and you have to do it all over again. And I don't even, the guy told me the story. It's not even legal in California. So yeah, so it is what it is. It won't be suppressed, but it'll be still a fun plinker, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Sorry for the long video, man. Everybody stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Eisen there's Tactical. Peace.